It's 6 a.m. in the morning. The air is cold, your body is sore from pushing yourself every day, and your coach just blew a whistle for another set of 300-yard sprints. A lot of people would quit right there and then. I even had some teammates at the Division I level quit, but most football players don't. We learn to push through the pain, the pressure, the early mornings, not just to win games, but to grow as individuals and support everyone around us. I'm going to talk about how football is more than just a sport, and how it builds mental toughness, teamwork, and real life skills that will stay with you for the rest of your life. Me, I've played football for 12 years here at Mount Sac and even at the Division I FCS level. With that experience, I've learned a lot of good lessons on and off the field that have shaped who I am today. First, I'll start by telling you how football builds mental strength and discipline. Next, we'll talk on how being on a team creates deep bonds and a good support system within your teammates. Finally, I'll talk on how communication and leadership skills learned in football can help you succeed in everyday life. First, let's look at how football builds mental strength and discipline. In football, it requires players to push through immense physical and mental pain. For an example, a drive can last up to 15 minutes, a whole quarter, which is just 15 minutes of exerting your body, getting hurt, remembering plays. It takes a lot. This constant adversity strengthens your mental toughness over time. Discipline is an essential for improvement in football. Players must follow strict practice schedules and maintain focus even when they don't feel like it. And they must learn every single play that's in their playbook. This discipline translates to other areas of life, such as schoolwork, or teaching you how to finish tasks on time, or being able to improvise on and off the field, on the move. Moving on, let's talk about how being part of a football team creates long-lasting bonds and a good support system. In football, teamwork is absolutely necessary for success on the field, obviously. All players rely on one another to execute plays and cover each other's weaknesses. All 11 players on the field have to share the same mind, is what my coaches say. This reliance builds trust and brotherhood among a diversity of players, people you don't know, new teammates you might have, old teammates, and the coaches even. The football community offers a really good support system beyond the game. Teammates encourage each other during tough times on and off the field, and these relationships last long after the last snap and usually for life. Finally, let's talk about how the skills learned in football help with communication and leadership in everyday life. In football, good communication is the key to coordinating plays and different concepts. Players learn to quickly and clearly convey information under pressure with a wide variety of players, and on the move, and within seconds. This skill improves their ability to work well in group settings outside of football, because you're constantly having to work with people you wouldn't usually would. Leadership is developed through roles like team captain, or even side players or bench players, such as lifting up all your teammates or supporting or cheering them on. Football encourages players to take responsibility and lift everyone up. These leadership roles build confidence that carry over into future jobs. Altogether, we've seen how football builds mental strength and discipline, builds teamwork, support, teaches communication, and helps with leadership skills. So the next time you're on that field and you hear that whistle blow at 6 a.m. for another sprint that you don't want to do, just remember, it's not just about the pain or the grind. It's about growing stronger, building lasting relationships, and developing skills that will help you all your life. Football is more than just a sport.